Most traders don't lose money because their strategy is bad. They lose money because of execution. They hesitate, they second guess, they take trades that they really shouldn't, or they miss trades that they should have never taken. And the crazy part is, most of these traders are already profitable. Recently, we worked with a trader called Yanis who had exactly this problem.
Hey, my name is Janis. I'm a 90-year-old trader from Germany.
He already had a profitable strategy. The issue wasn't finding an edge. The issue was executing on that edge consistently. So in this video, I'm going to break down how we designed a complete AI-powered trading execution system that monitors markets, validates setups, manages the risk, and can even execute trades automatically, all while keeping the trader in control. And if you're watching this and thinking about building something similar for your business, whether that's trading, sales, operations, lead management, or automation in general, stay until the end because I promise you, I will show you exactly how we approach these systems. But let me talk a little bit about the problem itself, right? When Yanis first came to us, he wasn't looking for some trading magic AI trading bot, right? He was already knowledgeable and profitable. The challenge was scalability. See, Yanis primarily trades gold, but he also wanted to start scalping markets like NASDAQ and the S&P. But the issue or the problem is that scalping requires constant attention. You're always watching markets. You're always watching charts. You're always waiting for confirmations. And after hours of doing that, your mental energy genuinely gets destroyed.
And Aton built a trading bot for me who should execute trades without emotions like I do. And so I can trade two strategies at one time.
In fact, one of the things he told us was that looking at charts for 1 hour can be more exhausting than working 8 hours in IT. And that's the real problem, because eventually your performance becomes limited by your attention, not by your strategy. And that's where AI can become really, really interesting. Not because AI can magically solve trades or make trades, but because AI can help systemize a trader's existing edge. That's the real opportunity. So to build off that, what is the actual opportunity here? Most traders think that I need an AI trading bot. That's actually the wrong way to think about it. So what you really need is a system that can monitor markets continuously, evaluate opportunities consistently, remove emotional interference, enforce risk management, route decisions through approval processes, execute trades safely. In other words, turn your strategy into infrastructure, and that's exactly what we designed. So if you're watching this and thinking, could I build something similar for my business? Whether it's trading, lead generation, customer support, sales, operations, or even some internal automation, we build custom AI systems like this every single week. There's a link below where you can book a free strategy call and we'll map out exactly how AI could fit into your business. But I want to actually talk about the project a little bit here. The biggest mistake people make is trying to build everything inside one AI tool. Instead, we designed this as a layered system. The first layer is market monitoring. The system continuously watches gold, NASDAQ, S&P, additional markets, and it pulls live market data and prepares for strict evaluation. The second layer is the decision engine. This is where something like Claude or OpenClaw would come in. We use Claude to evaluate setups against predefined strategy rules, not to randomly decide what trades to take and not to predict what's in the future, but to evaluate, does this setup match the trader's framework? Yes or no? Quite simple. The third layer is orchestration. We use workflow infrastructure to control the entire process. Think of this as air traffic control, so to speak. Now, every signal moves through a pipeline. We call it market data, strategy validation, risk checks, approval logic, execution, logging, everything. Every step is directly controlled. Every step is directly traceable, and every step can be reviewed. Then comes the execution layer. This connects directly to broker infrastructure like MT4 and MT5. Here's the real important part. The AI never has unrestricted access. The AI does not control payouts. The AI does not move the actual money. And the AI most certainly does not have unlimited permissions. Instead, we set up strict guardrails that are applied before any trade can take place. And this dramatically reduces risk. And this is why it's better than most trading bots. Most trading bots that we researched fall into one of two categories. There are either hard-coded systems that are incredibly rigid, or they're fully autonomous systems that become really, really dangerous. We wanted neither of those things. Instead, we built a hybrid architecture, a system that essentially combines AI reasoning with deterministic workflows and strict execution controls. That means that the trader still owns the strategy, the trader still owns the risk, and the trader still owns the full account. The system simply executes consistently, removing emotions, removing hesitations, and removing revenge trading. And most importantly, there's no overtrading, just processes. And this is the kind of overall vision that I want you guys to understand. Here's where things get really interesting. What starts as a personal trading system can become much bigger. So imagine if you're a coach, imagine if you have students, imagine if you've already developed profitable frameworks. Instead of giving people PDF files, instead of giving people signals, instead of giving people courses, you can give them a system, a complete executional environment built around your methodology. And that's where AI agents become extremely powerful, because you're no longer selling information, you're selling infrastructure that makes you extremely valuable, and infrastructure can scale infinitely. You're probably sick of me rambling on about this project now, so I want you to guys hear from Yanis himself on his experience on working with us on this project.
And Aton really executed this very well. So Misha and his team fixed all the things immediately if there were some issues or stuff, and they were really helpful. And I would recommend working with Misha and his team every time. So there wasn't really a trouble. It was nearly perfect. So I would recommend it for anyone.
So what does this mean for other businesses? You might not be a trader, so to speak, but the principle stays exactly the same. Every business has decisions, rules, processes, bottleneck, and most businesses rely on humans to execute those processes manually. AI can change that, not by, again, replacing the people, but by understanding and turning repeatable decisions into scalable systems. We've done this for sales teams, lead generation, operations, customer service, internal workflows, and now we tackle trading. The pattern is always the exact same. Find the decision, structure the decision, build the system around the decision, and scale the outcome. Simple. So if you're serious about implementing AI inside your business, I would strongly recommend to not start with tools. Start with systems. The businesses getting the biggest results from AI are not the ones using the newest software. They are the ones that understand their processes deeply enough to automate them correctly. If you'd like a custom AI system for your business, click the link below and book a free strategy call. And on that call, I will personally look at your operations, identify the biggest opportunities, and show you exactly how we would approach something similar. And if you found this video useful, subscribe, because we're documenting real world AI builds every single week. And I'll see you in the next one.